How's it going? This is Sherrod with Sherrod Sports Visas, and right now I'm discussing an advantage of having an O1 visa as opposed to the P1 visa, especially when it comes to unsigned athletes. So we have kind of a specialty with dealing with athletes that do not yet have a solid contract with events that they look to compete in. So, for example, say a hopeful basketball player that wants to play in the NBA, or a hopeful football player that wants to play in the NFL. In these situations, we highly suggest doing the O1 visa over the P1, just because there's more work authorization than just being able to compete. So on an O1, you can say that, hey, I'm just coming to train for 3 years, or I'm just coming to do content, or, or things of that nature. And then competing can be part of your estimated itinerary while you're on that visa. And we've had two situations come up in basketball, where there have been athletes that had aspiring and they wanted to go into the NBA draft to compete, but the opportunity did not come yet. And then USCIS would like to send a message to revoke the visa because the athlete wasn't yet competing in the NBA. But because it's an O1 rather than a P1, that NBA activity is only just one of the contemplated activities they'll be doing on that visa. So if you're doing those other activities, the employment that was contemplated continues, even if you don't get the opportunity with the NBA, or at least it just hasn't come yet. So that's why it's an important distinction and thing to think about, is to go for the O1A rather than the P1A when you can, as an unsigned athlete, just so you can have that extra protection of a more flexible work schedule, so that you can still maintain compliance even if you don't get that opportunity to compete yet. But we know everybody's working out hard there, and will eventually get their shot to show what they have. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us.